Shout out to the Lakers brass, man. Do not extend him. Possibly trade him. How many more years can someone go through this? He's 30 years old right now. It's not going to get better. He's supposed to be balling at a premium. He plays like an older veteran already, maybe 37, 30. He's playing like he's LeBron age, and Bron is trying to play like he's AD age. How is that going to work? How? In a deep Western Conference. Salutations. Fair game with TJ Orram. Let's get right into this Dave McMenamin report from ESPN. He states, you hope Anthony Davis stays healthy and you get the best out of him next year, but I don't think they are going to be in a position to be interested in a long-term extension for him this summer. My response to that is good. Anthony Davis, you have no one to blame but yourself. You was hungry when you was in that 2020 season, that Walt Disney Championship in a bubble, where you was hungry. You was the best all-around player that I've seen on the Lakers. You possibly should have won Finals MVP. You was playing so well on both sides of the basketball. After that, we was thinking, okay, you're going to take the torch from LeBron. It's never, let's hope LeBron gives you the torch. When it's a position like that, you have to grab it. This is what sports is. When you're being part of a team and when it's a new leader, it's no one is going to give you anything. No one. So for him not to grab the torch when he was supposed to, after that championship, they went downhill. 2021, after that, injured. After that season, 2022, injured. Then this year, you fought through your injuries, but it's something about your off-season program. And you said it yourself. You don't touch a basketball until a certain time period. When you try to run a ship, such as the Los Angeles Lakers, you need to take it with all seriousness. You know, all of the all-time big man that played for the Los Angeles Lakers, you had Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Shaquille O'Neal. And you mean to tell me you only touching a basketball at a certain period of time in the offseason where you was just chilling? That is absolutely out of pocket. If I was a part of the Lakers brass, I would consider trading you before you possibly demand a trade. Your low motor isn't what's up. Your pattern this year in the playoffs is not Gucci. How can you kill like in the game one? Game two, you take a rest. Game three, it's too many patterns of you not showing up for your team when you're supposed to be in your prime, destroying shit. But for some reason, you don't have that heart. You play when you want to. That's not what the Los Angeles Lakers is all about. They are about championships, greatness, and to get to the next level of who's going to join the Lakers after you and LeBron time is eventually done. You don't take the game of basketball seriously. I don't care what people say, who gives you a pass, that case for you. I played the game. I know it's different workouts you can do to prevent lower extremity injuries, ankle injuries, quad injuries, and all of those things. Look at Stephen Wardell Curry, for example. He came in injury plagued as well, too, with his ankles. You know what he did? He got with the appropriate trainers, strengthen those ankles. Now you don't really hear issue from that. You know why? He is dedicated to the game of basketball. He's dedicated to being an all-time great, not being just top 75, not being in a discussion of best point guard ever. It's not about that for him. He is maximizing all of his opportunities to become legendary. Anthony Davis, I feel like you in the game of basketball, you utilize the opportunities to get that paycheck. That's it. You want the lifestyle that come from it, the women that come from it, the vacations, the trips. You from Chicago, so in your mind, you made it out the hood and living the dream. But to be a Los Angeles Lakers, you got to do more than live in the dream. You have to put in the actual work to become a face of that franchise. If you don't take it seriously, you might as well go back to the Pelicans. Go to a team like the Orlando Magic. Go to a low market team with not big of a ceiling if you want to be a big fish in a small pond. That's how you go about it. But once you decided, I want to become a Los Angeles Laker, you know what you should have did? Transform into a different individual. And I feel like 2020, you did that. You got the championship, but that does not mean by any means to be content with being a champion, being top 75, where it's like, all right, is you really better than Dwight Howard in his prime? Are you really better than Klay Thompson? Are you really better than people that was left off of top 75? I just don't see it. And that's my thing. I do not see it from you. You supposed to be the best player, arguably, in his generation. This shouldn't be Giannis. Giannis is off that by sheer determination, guts, will, having a high motor. Joker, who's an MVP. I can't take no more away from his game, from his not having a lot of athleticism. But when you see him play on the court, he dominates every facet. You should at least be in a discussion with Nikola Jokic. I won't say you clearly should be better than him or not, because what he's been doing in the NBA playoffs this postseason, it's historic. A 30-point triple-double he's averaging. It's craziness. Joel Embiid, you got to at least be better than him or be in a running for MVP every year. But it's on you, man. It's on you. Shout out to Rob Pelinka, Jeannie Buss. Chop up the fable of how to maneuver yourself under Anthony Davis. I don't believe he wants it enough. I don't believe he wants it enough. He doesn't represent the purple and gold, what the Lakers is all about. Trade him. I know it's not a lot of the skilled players at his position, but possibly get more pieces back that can strengthen the team. Like maybe a Damian Lillard, Kyrie Irving, or some point guards that's on the market, then get other pieces that can kind of bolster the whole team, so it won't be a Western Conference situation where the Lakers clawed. It was a blessing that they got there, but the inconsistencies of games of the Lakers winning despite of him. He's doing his thing on defense from time to time, and he grabbed those boards. The Lakers ain't bring him here for that. They brought him to be the face of the franchise. I don't care about those role player things. If you want to be top 3, arguably the best player in the NBA, you know what you have to do. You have to do what Nikola Jokic does. If he doesn't have it offensively, he's going to rebound, throw assists, and have an impact that way. If he don't have it, if he see his teammates struggling, he's going to put up points. Anthony Davis, there's no way that you don't have the ability to do that if you put your mind set to it, but you don't want it bad enough.